Hey y'all, it's Andrea with the cutest little thing. Thanks so much for hopping on to watch today's video. If you love thrift flips, home decor, upcycling, DIYs, and all of the things, then you are at the right place. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I hope you like what you see, and if you do, please hit that subscribe button where you don't miss any future videos. And if you've hung out with me before, welcome back. Either way, I'm so glad you're here today. I'm excited to share with you today's video, so let's get started. For our first project, we have this cute little red chippy galvanized bucket. I've had it in my stash for a few weeks. This is going to be a simple upcycle here. Keeping in mind, I was wanting to go patriotic without going all out patriotic. Just some decor you could use during the 4th of July season as well as all summer long. So I have this cute cow transfer I got off of Amazon. I will link that in the description below. Simple as that. I added to the front of this bucket after I cleaned it up. I had this image I had previously printed on muslin cloth. I have a full tutorial on how to print on your muslin cloth with your regular inkjet printer in my video library. I will try to find that and link it in the description as well. I took another piece of muslin cloth and lined it up to my other piece with the image on it. I'm cutting it to fit, and I'm simply going to hot glue those two pieces of fabric together, starting at the top and then going down the sides. Now I'm stuffing it with a little bit of polyfill and some dried beans. I get this large bag of dried beans from my local Walmart. These are the Great Value pinto beans, and I believe it's an 8-pound pack. It's a lot of beans, and I just like to add those dried beans to my little sitters that I make using this muslin cloth, just to add some texture. I don't want it to be like a pillow. That also adds weight, so it'll help it sit up on a shelf or in a little basket vignette or something like that. So I continue stuffing it as well as continuing to hot glue until I get the entire thing sealed up with hot glue. And now I'm going to fill this little bucket. I had a piece of burlap mesh there. I sat my little sitter in there with some cotton and some eucalyptus greenery. I also had this little milk bottle I had already painted and embellished with a bow. I did it at Christmas, so it had a little bit of red in the ribbon and it had a red lid. So I found another little label I had already printed on my muslin cloth. It had red in the label as well, so I thought that would be perfect to put to hot glue onto this jar label. I took my little gator sander and kind of sanded down the label I had previously put on here at Christmas time when I painted over it. It was just, as you can see, kind of wrinkled around those edges. So I wanted to sand that to smooth it down. So that's what I'm doing here with my gator sander. And it's also distressing my milk bottle just a little bit, which is fine too. And also I already had that cute rusty star embellished on the bottle, so it's perfect for the 4th of July as well. And I'm just going to hot glue this label right on the front of my jar. And that was a perfect little match for my piece today. I was just making sure I had that little label adhered to my bottle all the way around. And look how cute that is. And I'm just going to stick it in my bucket. I wanted to kind of prop my items in there, so I did add this little can Well, that one ended up being too big, so I added a smaller can, and these were just some cans sitting around in my stash. I had already painted. I was going to make something with them. Here's the little smaller can that I found. So now I'm just restuffing everything back in my bucket. And that's just going to give me a little bit of height for my items in here so you can see them a little bit better. And that's that, you guys. Just a simple, quick upcycle. I love how this one turned out. Y'all let me know what you think. Moving on to project number 2, I had another little cute basket in my stash. This is a red chicken wire basket. I didn't want to paint it or anything. I love the red, and of course I had to put chickens in it. So I had this hen and baby chicks in my stash as well. I wanted to give them a makeover as well. So I'm going in with DIY's White Swan. After cleaning them up, I'm going in with this beautiful white color, and I'm sort of doing a stippling technique on this really quick. It has a lot of texture and detail in it. So a stippling technique is just a little bit easier to paint over. I do one full coat, let that dry completely, and then I go in with a second coat. When you're painting something very textured like this, you want to just make sure you get in all those little cracks and crannies, because you will think you are finished and then you'll start looking and see where you missed several spots. After that second coat dried completely, I wanted to add some wax to this piece. First, I wanted to go in with Dixie Belle's Best Dang Wax in the clear. I wanted to add brown wax to this as well, but I didn't want it to be too dark. So to help that, you want to go in with clear wax first, and that's going to help spread around that brown wax. And also, if you get it too dark, it's much easier to wipe some of that brown wax away if you apply clear wax first. So I always like to do that when I'm a little unsure or just a little bit nervous about getting my piece too dark. And I'm adding a good full coat of that wax all over. I do let it sit just a few minutes, and I wipe back the excess with a dry paper towel or a dry cloth of some sort. You want to try to use something that's lint-free so you don't get little teeny pieces of lint in your wax. We are already ready to fill our basket with some goodies. I took a piece of mesh burlap and cut to fit my basket. I put my little chickens we painted in there. Now, this little piece I've had in my stash for a little while, and I left it just as I got it. And I had these little mini candles in my stash from Amazon. I will link those in the description as well. And that little candle fit perfectly in that little tray. Of course, we had to have to add some greenery. Y'all know I love this eucalyptus greenery from Amazon. It comes in garland form, and it's so easy to cut and piece how you want it for each project. These little bead garlands come from Dollar Tree. They have red, white, and blue. Y'all go grab you some before they all get gone. And of course, you can use those red and white ones at Christmas time too. I love these little pip berries. So I just cut a piece and I am bending it. This is like the floral wire, and I'm bending it into a little circle to put around my candle there. How cute is that? And then I cut a few more pieces just to twist and add around in my greenery as well, just to add a sweet little touch. I was needing to get some patriotic items in my booth for the upcoming 4th of July season. And I just love quick upcycles like these where you don't have to do a whole lot and you just have cute little pieces like this red bucket. They were originally from Hobby Lobby, but I did thrift these for just a couple of dollars and it came in a 4-pack. And how cute is that little red bucket? It looks like a chicken feed bucket or something. And I wish I would have had, there's these little teeny rocks you can get at the Dollar Tree and you can paint them. I would have used some of those and put in my bucket like chicken feed, but I didn't have any on hand and I wanted to hurry and get these items to my booth. So I just cut some raffia, some pieces of raffia and placed in the bucket like some hay, because you will have plenty of hay on a farm. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I wanted these patriotic, but I also wanted them farmhouse or just pieces you can use all summer long and not just for the 4th. Look at these cute beaded garlands. They also came from Dollar Tree. Has the USA there on the tag. Y'all, how cute is this? I love how it turned out. I thought I was done, and then I found this little sign in my stash originally from the Dollar General. All I did was add some pit berries on that handle, and I tied a little burlap bow there and hot glued it on the corner of the sign. Stuck it in the back of the basket for a little background piece. And y'all, I love how this turned out. Y'all let me know what you think of this one. On to our next project. Look at this cute little red chippy strawberry basket. I've had it in my stash probably about a year. Here I'm going in with this burlap mesh. I wanted to fill that little basket. I'm just grabbing some things out of my stash to put in here. This Granny's Jam, I had already made this. And that little spoon was a thrifted find. These little birds I got from Dollar General. I painted them blue and then I wanted to add some white wax. So I'm going in with Dixie Belle's Best Dang White Wax. These little birds are so cute from the Dollar General, and I love adding wax on them to get in all those details. And here I'm just wiping back that excess wax. I added some greenery, some of the eucalyptus garland greenery, all around in my little basket. I'm just trimming it the way I want it here. And then I wanted to sit my little bird somewhere, but I did decide just to sit him right in the front. So I did dab a little hot glue on the bottom of him where he wouldn't move all around or fall out of the basket, especially since it was going in my booth. So I just stuck him right there in the front corner. And that is super cute, super simple, although I did decide to add some blueberries. These blueberries came off of, I got some from Temu and then I ordered some from Amazon. So I will link the ones in the description from Amazon. And I just clipped them and hot glued them into my greenery. I know this is technically a strawberry basket, but I just thought that pop of blue with that red and the blue bird, and then I had the little red jam bottle. I just thought that would be super cute. I grabbed a tag. Those little tags come in packs of 3 or 4, I believe, from the Dollar Tree. And I had already printed these cute little patriotic images off of Etsy. I will include that shop in the description below. And I just wanted to cut the little piece of paper to fit on my tag. So I just took a paintbrush and dipped in some water and wet my tag just where I could tear away and not have that straight cut. I like to have the feathered edge. And I didn't paint that tag or anything, but if your decoupage paper was thin, like if you had rice paper or a napkin or something like that, you would want to paint that tag white just so your image would pop. But with printer paper, it is a thicker paper, so I don't always paint the background of my piece white before I decoupage on. Giving that a quick dry, now I'm taking my gator sander and just scuffing those edges, getting that excess paper off of there. I just thought this would be a cute touch to add into this little basket. And then I did seal in my image there with some clear wax in the Dixie Belle. I like to seal when I'm sealing my printer paper images. I like to seal those in with wax rather than a coat of Mod Podge or something like that. And I did just tie a little bow using jute string, and then I hot glued it there right in the corner. I thought that added a cute little touch. And then I simply just stuck that into my strawberry basket. And how cute, another simple upcycle. For our last project of this video, I believe is the quickest upcycle known to man. I have this cute rusty crusty piece. It's from an oil lamp. I simply stuck it on a wood slice. I put some of those pit berries from the Dollar Tree around that, added a cute little American flag I believe I got from Walmart. And y'all, just that simple, just that quick. I love how this project turned out. It is so simple, yet so beautiful, and I love Rusty Crusty. I know not everyone likes the Rusty Crusty. I got this oil lamp piece from a live sale off of Facebook, and I originally was going to get it for my own decor, and then when I was doing these summer patriotic crafts, this idea hit me, and I just think it is so adorable. Y'all let me know what you think of this one. And now to recap of our other projects for today. We have our cute little red chippy bucket full of all the farmhouse goodness with the milk jug and the little feed sack back there and the cotton and greenery. I just love how this one turned out. I love how each one of these projects turned out from today's video. Next, we have our cute little USA chicken basket full of more farmhouse goodness with the little hen and chicks and the other little patriotic pieces I found in my stash to add to this basket. And the finishing touch was that cute little chicken wire egg sign and that cute little red bucket. I love how this one turned out. And then our little strawberry basket with the primitive jam jar, the little bird, the vintage little scooper back there, and the little tag we made. This one is super cute. And Granny's jam there on the front. There's the little tag. And last but not least, our little vintage piece we made using the oil lamp and the American flag. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed each and every craft that we did. I know they were all pretty quick and easy upcycles. Y'all let me know your favorite. And thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Friends, we are at the end of today's video. I do appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos if you haven't already. Also, you can find me over on Facebook and TikTok. I'm also a retailer of the Sweet Pickins Milk Paint. To purchase any milk paint products, contact me through my Facebook business page. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you on the next video, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye, friends.